evening, and congratulations and thank you to the class of 2020. As your principal, I welcome you to the annual Senior Awards Night, and although we cannot gather in person, we can still honor the seniors for all of their exemplary accomplishments and contributions to our school and this community. Tonight is always a very special evening, and there are many people to thank for their efforts in making this possible. I personally would like to thank Mayor Dean Mazzarella for his continued support of our entire school system, and specifically Leominster High School and the Center for Technical Education. I also would like to thank Superintendent Paula Deacon for her leadership of the Leominster Public Schools, especially during these very challenging days. I want to thank our guidance staff, specifically Diana Marchand, Meg D'Innocentis, Diane Cameron, Mary Bellata, Yasmin Rosado, Lori Leveroni, and Julie Giannunzio, for all they have done to make this evening a possibility. I also want to personally thank LHS staff Pauline Carulli and Jane Sidlow for their efforts. Our senior class advisors have been great during this process. They are Chris Mills, Bridget Billingham, Sandy Cucchiera, Steve McNamara. I also personally thank our tech support and design staff of Jimmy McNamara and Tim Smith for all of the preparation on our slides that you will see shortly. This is new for us, going as we tape this evening, so I want to thank LATV, who are behind the scenes right now, helping us get through this process because we are novices. This evening is usually one of the best evenings at the high school. We have families, organizations, and foundations that have contributed this evening over $210,000 to our senior class as they embark on their next journey. Many of these scholarships are given in memory of a brother, sister, father, mother, or classmate. I want you to know that their memory lives on through this evening, through these scholarships, and we say thank you. Unfortunately, usually the best part of this evening when we have it live is that the post-gathering after we give the awards that allows the families and the recipients to get together and meet those that these awards are given in memory of. Please know that we hope to have an event in the future so that we can all gather and our recipients and families can get together so that we know the history of the awards and these recipients can say thank you in person to you. Again, thank you to everyone. Please enjoy the program. At this point, I would like to introduce the Mayor of the City of Leominster, Dean Mazzarella, who will give the annual Mayor's Award.
Hello and good evening. I've been doing this for 27 years. It never gets old. It is an honor and a pleasure to present the Mayor's Award 2020, and this year has probably more significance than ever. In recognition of your academic achievements and community involvement, you have distinguished yourself during your 4 years at Leominster High School and embraced the qualities that this award seeks to honor. Your commitment to academic excellence is demonstrated through your ability to maintain a high grade point average while enrolled in some of the most challenging honors and advanced placement courses available. You have demonstrated remarkable leadership skills through your service as the President of the Student Council, Vice President of the Class of 2020, Best Buddies Chairperson of the Prom Committee, Captain of the tennis team, the E-Board member for Stump, Group Facilitator for the Rotary Youth Leadership Award Program, and Secretary of the National Honor Society. You are not only an exceptional student, but are also a dedicated and passionate community member. You have earned the respect and the praise of both your teachers and of your peers, and hereby awarded the Mayor's Award for the year 2020. And this goes to Grace Juma. Congratulations, Grace, and I hope to be able to present this to you along with a small check that I hope will help you in your future. Good luck and thank you, and congratulations. As Principal Debzinski said, congratulations to all the recipients, all those involved. And remember how many people and organizations make donations. This is very important to them, and we know it's important to you, but let me thank all of those donors. Some have been given for 27, 30 years plus, and is very much appreciated by all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Mazzarella, and congratulations to Grace. That's a great honor and a well-deserved honor. So let us begin of the senior awards. First recipient this year goes to Grace Adams. Grace Adams is receiving the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizenship Award, the Senior Award for Outstanding Effort and Achievement in Visual Arts, the Alphonse A. Carluccio Memorial Scholarship, the Leominster Credit Union Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Sid Brown Basketball Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Superintendent's Scholarship, the LHS Athletic Hall of Fame Student Athlete Legacy Award given by Jim Gately, and the North Adams Mass Chamber of Commerce Scholarship. Our next recipient is Faith Ekacheri, who will be receiving the Rene Rosario Memorial Scholarship, the Social Studies Department AP World History Award, the Telegram and Gazette Student Achiever Award, the award for the highest ranking CTI student, the Instructors Award for Excellence in Health Assisting, the J.D. Miller Memorial Scholarship, the Leominster Lodge of Elks Scholarship, the LHS Athletic Hall of Fame Blue Pride Award, given by James Gately, the MVA Presidential Award, and the Outstanding Vocational Technical Student Award. The next recipient is Ivana Okacheri, who will be receiving the Class of 1942 Scholarship. The next recipient, Vanessa Acosa, receiving the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship. The next recipient, Marcos Alicea, receiving the Excellence in Academic Improvement Award. Lucia Arua is receiving the English Department Excellence in Creative Writing II Award. Caitlin Arsenault is receiving the Leominster Lassie League Grace Sully Scholarship Award. Sabrina Bailey, receiving the English Department Award for Excellence in Honors Senior English, Instructors Award for Outstanding Student in Health Assisting, Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, P.J. Keating Teamsters Scholarship, the Social Studies Department Excellence in World History II, and the Timothy E. Laughlin Scholarship. Kendall Bastrash is receiving the Leominster High School Blue Devils Football and Cheer Club Scholarship. Aaron Bateman, receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award. Marcus Bernard, receiving the Project Lead the Way Excellence in Engineering Award. Jonas Bocash, the Instructors Award for Excellence in Honors Electronics. Jackson Burgo, receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, Skills USA Gold Medal winner for Electronics Technology. Kylie Bray, receiving the Instructors Award for Outstanding Senior in Carpentry, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the English Department Excellence in Senior English Award, and the National Honor Society Scholarship. Jimena Brennan, receiving the Fisher Auto Parts Award for Excellence in Auto Technology, the Instructors Award for Outstanding Student in Auto Technology, the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship, and the Social Studies Department CTEI Society Today Award. Andrew Broomfield, receiving the Instructors Award for Outstanding Student in Machine Technology. Richard Budd, receiving the Carney Scholarship, the Richard Feynman Physics Award, and the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship. Leonardo Budzinski, receiving the General Charitable Fund Scholarship, the J.D. Miller Memorial Scholarship, the Priscilla Eisner Scholarship given by the Johnny Appleseed PTA, and the Zachary Marr Memorial Scholarship given by Leominster Youth Soccer Program. Samantha Bunner is receiving the Class of 1942 Scholarship. Nevaeh Butler, receiving the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship. Isabel Byrne, receiving the Class of 1942 Scholarship, and the Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in Statistics and Probability. Lauren Capone, receiving the Leominster Youth Robotics Scholarship, the Project Lead the Way Excellence in Engineering Scholarship, the Boston section of the Society of Women Engineer receiving high honors from that organization. At this point, I'd like to turn the program over to Mr. Dan Bayshant, Principal of Leominster Center, Technical Education and Innovation.
Good evening, everybody. Congratulations, class of 2020. We will never forget you for obvious reasons, and we want to wish you nothing but the best. A great night tonight, and congratulations to all of you who have earned these awards. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award and the Leominster High School Blue Devils Football and Cheer Club Scholarship, Caitlin Carco. Receiving the Bernito and Mario Feeney Memorial Award for Proficiency in Science, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, and the North Central Mass Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, Connor Casey. Receiving the American Legion Post 151 Scholarship, the English Department Excellence in AP Literature Award, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, the Leominster Rotary Club Scholarship, the Social Studies Department U.S. Government and Politics Award, and the North Central Mass Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, Keegan Casey. Receiving the General Charitable Fund Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, and the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, Prince Chumbas. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship and the Leominster Lassie League Grace Selly Scholarship Award, Rosalia Charpentier. Receiving the English Department Excellence in Senior English, the Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in Honors Pre-Calculus, the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship, the Social Studies Department and Economics, the Social Studies Department International Justice and Global Community Award, Zukai Chen. Receiving the Spirit of Leominster High School Award, Oren Cohen. Receiving the English Department Outstanding Effort in Senior Literature Award, Damian Cologne Pagan. Receiving the Excellence in English as a Second Language Award, Kimberly Cologne Torres. Receiving the Jeff Hashig Memorial Scholarship, the Leominster Central Mass Youth Basketball Scholarship, and the Leominster Education Foundation Sid Brown Basketball Scholarship, Liam Conacher. Receiving the World Language Award for Excellence in Honors Spanish 4, Monique Contreras. Receiving the Instructors Award for Outstanding Senior in Auto Collision Program, Curtis Cordio. Receiving the Excellence in Science Achievement Award, and the Social Studies Department World Geography Award, Jose Correa. Receiving the Leominster Pop Warner Scholarship in memory of Coach Mike Austin, Shannon Cotton. Receiving the Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in Honors Calculus, and the English Department Excellence in Honors Senior English, Jeffrey Crete. Receiving the Leominster Pop Warner Scholarship in memory of Coach Mike Austin, Sarah Curley. Receiving the Fortnightly Club Scholarship, the Francis Chicky Daignault Memorial Scholarship, the Leominster Central Mass Youth Basketball Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, the Leominster Lassie League Grace Selly Award Scholarship Award, the Mary Beth Bro Memorial Scholarship, and the Day Bagliadaca Family Scholarship, Kaya Curley White. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation Carol LeBlanc Kelly Scholarship, the Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in AP Calculus, and the Social Studies Department Street and Practical Law II Award, Liam Curtin. Receiving the World Language Award for Excellence in French II, Paulo de Almeida. The Most Motivated Student in the Electrical Program Award goes to Caleb D'Souza. The Angelo Pacuzzi Scholarship goes to Richard DeCarolis. The Leominster High School Theater Company Scholarship goes to Haley DeFort. The Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, and the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship go to Erica Dessalines. The English Department Excellence in Senior Literature Award goes to Ian Devaney. The World Language Award for Excellence in Italian goes to Santiago Diaz Saldariaga. The Luciano Rita Galato Serafini Memorial Scholarship goes to Josmedi Depre Luciano. The Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, along with the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, goes to Kaylee Doran. The Culinary Arts Instructor Appreciation Award goes to Michaela Dominguez. The Chad LaBouffe RN MSN Memorial Scholarship, the Fortnightly Club Scholarship, Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, and the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship go to Lynn Dorsley. The Instructors Award for Outstanding Student in Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration goes to Parker Doucette. The Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, and the Leominster Lassie League Grace Selly Scholarship Award go to Lauren Doobie. The English Department for Excellence in Senior English Award goes to Brandon Dooley. The Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, and the Social Studies Department Street and Practical Law I Award go to Elena Duval. The Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in Math Modeling goes to Aaliyah Esquilin. The Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship Award goes to Michael Fahim. And the Rivera Instructors Award for Excellence in Machine Technology is awarded to Joseph Figueroa. I now turn it over to the assistant principal at the high school, my twin brother, David Bayshant. Good evening and congratulations to all recipients this evening and the entire class of 2020. On behalf of everybody here this evening, we wish you nothing but health and safety through this crazy, crazy time, and we're going to get right into the awards. Receiving the Spirit of Leominster High School Award, Skylar Finnegan. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, Lily Fife. Receiving the Clarence and Mary Elaine Memorial Scholarship, the David J. Cormier Memorial Scholarship, the General Charitable Fund Incorporated Scholarship, the Heather M. Bailey Hanks Scholarship given by the Leominster Youth Soccer Program, the J.D. Miller Memorial Scholarship, second semester, the Leominster Blue Devil Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster Lions Club Community Service Scholarship, first semester transcript and second semester, the Leominster Lodge of Elks Scholarship, the Ralph W. and Elaine G. Crossman Scholarship, the Richard and Doris Carrigan Memorial Scholarship, and the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, Olivia Gallo. Receiving the Angelo Picucci Scholarship, Liam Giannakis. Receiving the John J. Joyce Scholarship, Dante Giannunzio. Receiving the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship, Geneva Galot. Receiving the Paul Fleming Memorial Scholarship, Robert Goldman. Receiving the Excellence in Overall Improvement Award, Ashlyn Grant. Receiving the Todd Schofield Memorial Award Scholarship, Michael Haas. Receiving the Social Studies Department Psychology Award, John Habib. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, and the Justin DeSantis Memorial Scholarship North Leominster Little League, Thomas Hallowell. Receiving the Excellence in Language Acquisition Award, Laura Harbs. Receiving the Fortnightly Club Scholarship, Eve Hard. Receiving the English Department's Excellence in Honors Senior English, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, and the Peter DePauli Memorial Scholarship, Sydney Harper. Receiving the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship, Katrina Hayes. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award and the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, Emily Herr. Receiving the English Department Excellence in Senior English, Madison Hill. Receiving the John Beaverstock Memorial Scholarship and the Paul Fleming Memorial Scholarship, Alessandra Iacoboni. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, Shrushti Jagtap. Receiving the Class of 1942 Scholarship, Grace Juma. Also, I missed one, Grace. The Jewish War Veterans, Classmates Today, Neighbors Tomorrow. Again, Grace Juma. Receiving the Instructors Award for Outstanding Student in Culinary Arts and the Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in Honors Pre-Calculus, Catherine King. Receiving the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship, Elizabeth Kunju. Receiving the Elizabeth Morrill Scholarship, Adelia Lane. Receiving the Ernest S. Capone Memorial Scholarship and the Leominster Education Foundation Dick Barnaby Memorial Scholarship, Andrew LeBlanc. Receiving the General Charitable Fund Incorporated Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Social Studies Department Honors Sociology Award, and the Fortnightly Club Scholarship, Ivy Lynn. Receiving the Anthony S. DeRusso Memorial Scholarship, Oreen Loizo. Receiving the Social Studies Department Current Problems 2 Award and the Red Auerbach Foundation MBCA Players of the Year for Academic Senior Team in Central Mass Boys, Aiden Lucky. Receiving the Culinary Arts Instructor Appreciation Award and the English Department Excellence in Senior Literature, Colin Mayer Killalay. I will now be turning it over to the other assistant principal at Leominster High School, Miss Michelle Oliveri.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. Sorry that we aren't doing this in person. I obviously would rather see you guys all in person, but hopefully we'll see everyone soon. Get right to the awards here. Leominster High School Theater Company Scholarship goes to Anthony Mahoney. The Robertson Scholarship goes to Jeremy Mayette. The Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in Math Modeling goes to Adrienne Martin. The Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award goes to Olivia Martinez Reynolds. The Excellence in Financial Topics Award goes to Rashid Morissette. The Instructors Award for Excellence in Machine Technology goes to Thomas Meeker. The Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award goes to Brenda Menevere. Brenda also receives the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship and the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship. Excellent in House Carpentry, sponsored by the Carpentry Shop, is awarded to Cody Mercanter. Yago Miller receives the David J. Cormier Memorial Scholarship, the Jimmy Pugo Larkin Memorial Scholarship, the Leominster Blue Devils Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Social Studies Department AP Psychology Award, the Zachary Marr Memorial Scholarship given by the Leominster Youth Soccer Program, and the Richard Powers Memorial Scholarship. The Class of 1942 Scholarship in the English Department's Excellent in Dedication to Journalism is awarded to Elise Miranda. the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship is awarded to Evelyn Moshiri. Fallbrook Percolini Scholarship is awarded to Zachary Moran. Excellence in Academic Achievement Award, Social Studies Department Sociology Award is awarded to Caitlin Moda. The Social Studies Department Sociology Award is awarded to Serena Malone. The Carney Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, and the Walter Wozniak Award for Outstanding Student in Environmental Science is awarded to Lisa Ngunda. The Leominster Excellence in English as an Additional Language is awarded to Doris Noguera Limas. The Social Studies Department for AP Psychology Award is awarded to Francis Nuama. The General Charitable Fund Incorporated Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Johnson Baseball Scholarship, the Leominster High School Blue Devils Football and Cheer Scholarship, and the Albert Mazzaferro Memorial Scholarship are awarded to Darian O'Brien. Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, the National Honor Society Scholarship are awarded to Sorsha O'Malley. Leominster Pop Warner Award in honor of Coach Mike Austin is awarded to Frank Apoku. The Boston section of the Society of Women of Engineers Highest Honor Award is awarded to Lillian Palmiero. Russ Kruger Scholarship, given by the Leominster Music Boosters, is awarded to Anna Pete. Boston section of the Society of Women of Engineers Honors Award and the Project Lead the Way Excellence in Engineering is awarded to Jessica Pierce. Class of 1942 Scholarship is awarded to Jonathan Polanco Soto. Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, Leominster High School Theater Company Scholarship, Leominster Rotary Club Scholarship, IEP 504, Dave Bagliacca Family Scholarship, Excellence in AP Biology, Ralph W. and Ellen G. Crossman Scholarship are all awarded to Sarah Pollack. Now I'm going to introduce Russ Esau, Assistant Principal of the Center for Technical Education Innovation.
Representing the Center for Tech Ed, we're going to start with Henry Pratt, receiving the Excellence in Overall Improvement Award. Next, we have Cameron Prescott, recipient of the Class of 1942 Scholarship. Accepting for the English Department Excellence in Senior English, Rosaries Puelo. Receiving the Friends of Nancy Gauthier Scholarship, Jenna Rasmussen. Receiving Leominster High School Theater Company Scholarship, Justice Tyler Reynolds. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster Rotary Club Scholarship, and the Social Studies Department Critical Thinking is Lydia Reynolds. Receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, and the Project Lead the Way Excellence in Engineering is Nicholas Richard. Receiving the Instructors Award for Outstanding Student in CAD/Drafting and the Social Studies Department Street and Practical Law 1 goes to Eli Rivera Hughes. The Dr. Joe Suyamoto Scholarship for Academic Excellence, the English Department Excellence in Creative Writing 2, the LHS Athletic Hall of Fame Student Athlete Legacy Jim Gately Award, the Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in Honors Pre-Calculus, the Social Studies Department Critical Thinking, the Vietnam Veterans of America Chapter 116 Scholarship, the Walter I. Deacon Jr. Memorial Scholarship, the Jimmy Bugo Larkin Memorial Scholarship, and the Project Lead the Way Excellence in Engineering goes to Michael Rochette. Receiving the Excellence in Virtual High School Social Studies Department, the Brian J. Walsh Memorial Scholarship, and the Ruth Lee Memorial Scholarship goes to Jenny Roseman. The recipient of the John J. Joyce Scholarship goes to Margarita Ruiz Garcia. The recipient of the Excellence in Senior English, the Award for Excellence in Co-op, and the top senior co-op student for 2020 goes to Anthony Russo. The recipient of the Leominster High School Theater Company Scholarship, the Paul St. Germain Memorial Scholarship given by the Leominster Music Boosters, and the Rebecca Pendicio Memorial Scholarship goes to Anya Sabin. The Class of 9242 Scholarship, the Instructors Award for Outstanding Student in Honors Electronics, the MVA Presidential Award, and the Telegram and Gazette Student Achiever Award goes to Pedro Sakai. The Leominster Pop Warner Scholarship in memory of Coach Mike Austin, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Dory Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, and the Leominster High School Blue Devils Football and Cheer Club Scholarship goes to Isabella Salvatelli. The Heather M. Bailey Hanks Scholarship given by Leominster Youth Soccer Program, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Dory Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation Cara LeBlanc Kelly Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, and the Leominster Rotary Club Scholarship all goes to Gianna Salvi. The Instructors Award for Outstanding Student in Electrical goes to Zachary Sidlow. The Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship and the Leominster High School Blue Devils Football and Cheer Club Scholarship go to John Victor Silva. The Class of 1942 Scholarship goes to Bethany Silvera. The Blue Devil Award goes to Sean Soulier. The Class of 1942 Scholarship goes to Samuel Stassen. The American Legion Post 151 Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, the Math Department Award for Academic Achievement in Pre-Calculus, and the English Department Excellent in Honors Senior English goes to Lawrence Dodulski. At this point, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Dobzinski.
Thank you, Russ. Michael Stewart is receiving the English Department Award for Excellence in Senior Literature and the Instructor's Award for Outstanding Student in Plumbing. Tess Sweeney is receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, and the Leominster Lassie League Grace Selly Scholarship Award. Aaliyah Tamart is receiving the Mark Ossowski Memorial Scholarship, the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, and the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship. Dominic Tata is receiving the Elizabeth Morrill Scholarship. Lucas Taylor is receiving the Excellence in Financial Topics Award, the Fisher Auto Parts Award for Excellence in Auto Technology, the Leominster High School Blue Devils Football and Cheer Club Scholarship, the Private First Class Jonathan Roberge Memorial Scholarship, and the Pop Warner Scholarship in honor of Coach Mike Austin. Anthony Tossi is receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation Cara LeBlanc Kelly Scholarship, the Leominster High School Blue Devils Football and Cheer Club Scholarship, the Leominster High School Athletic Hall of Fame Blue Pride Award given by James Gately, the Sean Carr Memorial Scholarship, and the Leominster Pop Warner Scholarship in honor of Coach Mike Austin. Gabriella Tresaloni is receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award, the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship, and the Social Studies Department Cultural Sociology Award. Melpomene Zoulas is receiving the Leominster Education Foundation Bernard W. Doyle Scholarship Award and the Leominster Education Foundation DCU Scholarship. Philip Valeri is receiving the I. M. Carluccio Memorial Scholarship, the Leominster High School Alumni Scholarship, the Leominster Lions Club Community Service Scholarship, the Rose Goyette Memorial Scholarship given by the Leominster Music Boosters, and the Piccolo Mondo Alumni John Roberge and Geraldine Fitch Scholarship. Destina Vivo Amore is receiving the General Charitable Fund Scholarship. Jamie Whitney receiving the John Beverstock Memorial Scholarship. And Hazlet Yaboa receiving the Leominster High School Theater Company Scholarship. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, and I want to thank all of our donors and congratulate the class of 2020. As I was sitting here, not only reading the awards that were given to me to read, but also all of the awards read by our administration. So many memories of this event in past years has come to mind, and I personally want to reiterate our thanks at Leominster High School for all of the donations, the scholarships given, especially in memory of so many people that have passed much too early in their lives, and the families that have considered Leominster High School a great place and given your donations, and the foundations and the organizations that have made Leominster High School a priority for your charitable gifts. I want to thank the class of 2020 and congratulate you. I know it has not been what we expected this spring, but we will get through this. This evening marks a great turning point, all right? It was held specifically on June 4th tonight so that we could keep some normalcy. I congratulate you. I look forward to August 1st at 9 a.m. at Doyle Field so we can have our graduation celebration, as what we refer to as America's greatest graduation, the graduation from Leominster High School. I thank you for tuning in. I thank your families. I thank our community, and good night.